Hello Natural Beauties, welcome to my channel. My name is Nat and today we're going to be doing some green eyeshadow. You know, it's the month of March and that means a St. Patrick's Day and I love green on the eyes, so why not have some fun with it? We are going to be using our Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette. I absolutely love this palette, y'all. I think it is cute, creative. I think it is original. It is an independent, cruelty-free brand. It has beautiful colors. They are easy to blend. They are highly pigmented. You can build them up. You can kind of buff them out. I will say that I don't think that it is beginner friendly. I also think that it is not a standalone palette. I think you need a sister partner palette to really get the most from it. It is a palette that you will grab for certain colors because they are beautiful, and I think that it is incredibly creative. So I really like this palette, but like I said, it is not beginner friendly and it is rather pricey. And, you know, you need a partner palette. In saying that, I have two that I may use today. One is Makeup Revolution. This is their Reloaded Marvelous Mattes. And I pulled it because it's got a green in here. And I can't quite open it. Alright, I had to pop that open. So I pulled it for this green right here because we are doing a St. Patrick's Day look. And so I thought a green, matte green might be nice. This is Essence Never Give Up Your Daydream. And, you know, this has a nice green right here. So I thought we might use that. We'll see how the look goes. But we have already set our eyes. We went in with this e.l.f. concealer. We set it with this e.l.f. matte powder. And I do have this Inky Caffeine under my eyes. And I have this Believe Beauty June Berry lip gloss on my lips. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I think we're going to go straight in with our smoke sessions. And I'm just going to grab a big old fluffy brush. And we're going to go into a Space Queen. And this is a really nice shadow. And you can blend it out. Now, I didn't set my eyes with that matte powder because I want my shadow to last longer. I used that because I feel like when I put a light powder down, it really kind of brings down the pigment of the shadows that I'm going to use. Because even though I'm doing a green look, I don't want it to be like too incredibly outrageous because I'm going to be out and about today. But I don't mind rocking some green shadow. Now, we just have to make sure that we just kind of blend that out. And then I'm going to go in with a different brush. It's a little fluffed out, but it's also kind of tapered down in towards the barrel of the brush. And I'm going to put this right on this outer part right here. And I'm just going to put that right along that outer V right there. And then I'm just going to tap one more time straight in. And I'm going to put this right in this inner corner. And I'm going to just rotate that brush because I want to make sure that I get whatever I got on there in my inner corner. And then I'm just going to kind of smudge that upward. Go in just a little bit more and I'm just going to gradually build it up. And I'm kind of just smudging upwards. So now I'm getting it kind of like on the side. Oops, I went into the wrong one a little bit. Right there on the side. And that way I can just fit it right in that little pocket right there and smudge it in. And just blend that out. And then I'm going to take whatever I have left on here and I'm going to just go right under my lower lash. And I'm not going to be too perfect with it because it is a rather smoky eye anyways. And I think we're going to go ahead and go in with some glitter glue. And we're going to put it right in the center. And since we're just going right in the center, I'm going to put a little bit on my finger and just dab it right on the center part. And then I'm going to just kind of smudge it out with a clean finger. just because I don't want too much on it, you know, too much of that glue there. And then I'm just going to wipe my hands on my little Kleenex right here. And now we are going to go in with two Makeup Murder eyeshadows. These are loose pigments. I have some in here. We're going to go in with this fluorescent green one first. And I'm going to use this really straight brush so like that I can put it exactly where I want it. And I'm just going to go right in and just pick that up on the side so like that I can kind of lay it down, because I want to try and keep this on the outside, on the outer part, so we can put that yellow on the very center part of our eyes. And then I'm just going to pat that in, and I have to be careful because that glitter glue is sticky already. And then I'm just going to dip in one more time and get a little bit more. There's a hair on it. And I'm going to go in one more time and just build up that fluorescent green. And then we'll go in with another flat brush. We're going to use a smaller one. We'll use this one right here. And we're going to go into the fluorescent yellow. And then we'll put that right in the center of our eye. And then we'll probably go in with another one of these shadows right on top. And we're going to go right in the center. And that is so pretty and fluorescent. I love it. And now I'm just going to use this one little brush, and I'm going to just try and like pat everything in, because you can tell it's got a lot of fallout, but I want to get as much of it to stay on there as possible. And then I'm going to just use this on my color switch to get that excess off. And then I'm going to just start blending the edges right here. And just give it a nice blend. And then just because I'm paranoid, I'm going to go in with the finger and just kind of pat that in. Look at how pretty that came out. And now lastly, I'm going to grab, let's see, I think I'm going to grab this flat eyeshadow brush right here. And I'm going to go all over. I'm going to go all over with this color right here, Blue Dream. I'm going to go all over my lid. I hope this doesn't mess it up, but I just don't want that. I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to pick up a little more because that just didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I guess I thought it was going to be a little more, like, kind of mess it up a little more, but it didn't. It really just went right on top. I'm going to go in with my finger because I don't feel like that made a whole lot of difference. Okay, well, it's definitely coming off. So it looks nice. It's just nothing's blending, and I kind of appreciate that. Like everything's kind of staying in its spot. I'm going to go in with this brush right here, which is actually clean, and I'm just going to smudge out this line. And I'm going to have to clean this up anyways. You can see all that fallout right there on my under eye. But I really like how this came out. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that glitter? It's called Blue Dream, and I really like it. I like how it's coming across in real life. I hope it comes across, you know, on the camera as well. I think since we don't really have too much green, we're going to go into this one right here, which is a really nice, like, bright green. And I'm going to put that right on my lower lashes, just to kind of bring some of that kind of pop of green in. And as far as cleaning up, we'll try and use just a little bit of powder to help dust it off. Like maybe we can just kind of wipe it off. But if not, we'll go in with a little makeup wipe and we'll just clean that off. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to go clean it off. So let me go clean this up and then I'll come back with this done and then we'll finish our face. And this will be one of our green looks for St. Patrick's Day this year. All right, so I did a few things. Let me tell you what. I put on one coat of this Bare Minerals mascara in Lashtopia. I used this LA color, I don't know if it's like a blue or a green, but I put that in my waterline. And then I went in with the black Urban Decay Zero just on the outermost parts of my lower lashes. I used my Jouer Rose Cut Gems palette and I used Peach Quartz for my blush. And I contoured and bronzed with my Too Faced Cocoa Contour. I used this one right here. I'm trying to hit pan on that, Deep Mocha. It's not on a project or anything. I'm just, you know, trying to get some use out of it. And then we're going to go ahead and finish up with our eyes. I also use this Infallible box of chocolates and I don't like the consistency of this, so I mixed it right away with this Pinky Rose Cosmetics in 007. I did swatch that right there for you. So that's what I have on my lips. I don't have any lip liner on. I just kind of smudged it out. Now I used this brush right here. You can see it still has some of that fluorescent yellow left over, and I mixed it with this color right here, Pistachio, and that's what I used on my lower on my innermost corner. Now we're just gonna grab this brush right here. We used it earlier to kind of blend some stuff out, and it does still have some stuff on it, but I'm gonna use it to just really try and smudge out this lower lash line, just because it's got kind of like a really stark line and I'm not real big into that, but we're gonna kind of try and smudge that out, and I am gonna smudge it right along that outer V right there. Now the other thing that I did is I went in with this, it's from Shop Miss A, and it doesn't have any color on it, which is important because I'm going to use it right under my brow, and I'm going to be pretty generous with it. And if it has color on it, it won't go on white. And then I'm just going to take a clean finger and just smudge that out. And look at how it not only added some white, but it kind of helped fix the shape of that eyeshadow right there. So it really just helped kind of clean it all up. And I guess since we're here and we're being extra, we'll go in with one of our small angled brushes. And we're going to go into Silver Lining, and we're just going to put that right under that brow bone on both sides, just to add a little something. And it really did add something. And that pencil does have glitter in it, so that's kind of some of the stuff that you're seeing, like that flake right there. That's a big old chunk of glitter. Oops, that's more than I anticipated. But so I really think this is nice and pretty. I like to pair like this kind of brown looking lip with these green kind of colors. And I guess we will go ahead and use this to highlight. I'm going to go in with a Project Pan item, and I'm just going to go in real lightly right along the sides of my temples and my jaw, or my cheek I should say, and I like to pull that right down my nose and just smudge that out. And then we're going to use this same little palette for our highlight, and we're going to go in with this right here. And I guess let's use Sunny Days, even though we're doing green, and we're just going to dust and smudge that right on. And this side has been better for you to see my highlight, I guess, because I have more light right there. Look at that. And so this is going to be our first green look for this St. Patrick's Day. So I am really excited to be working in green because I love green eyeshadows. Now we're just going to finish everything off. I'm going to blend up from my contour and my bronzing, blend that up into my blush. And then I'll go in on that highlight and just kind of smudge everything together so I don't have any harsh lines. So here we go. Tell me what you think about this look. We're just going to finish with some Rich Luxe Mint Chocolate Chip Spray. I have really been enjoying that. Here we go. I think this is really, really pretty. I like that I used my Makeup Murders because, you know, it takes a special occasion. You know, I can't use these every day because they are hot fluorescent, but glad I could use them today. Thank you all so much for joining me. Just know that I am sending positivity to you, and I hope that you're doing what you love. I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.